This is my audience. My name is Kaylin Robertson, and today I'm going to be talking about the effects of drinking and driving and the solutions to it. When there are, in all the fatal car crashes in America, that 1/3 of those involve an intoxicated person, and there are 27 people every day to die due to an intoxicated person in a car crash. Whenever you go out somewhere and you're drinking, whether it's to a bar or a party or if you're just at a friend's house, you should always think about how you're going to get home from there, or how you're going to get to wherever you're going from there, because you shouldn't drink and drive, because you have to think about if you do get in a car intoxicated to drive home and you hit a teenage girl, then you've just taken away someone's daughter, someone's granddaughter, someone's niece, someone's sister, and you have to think about that it not only affects you, but it affects the other person that you could come in contact with. And whenever you drink and drive, it messes with your vision and it makes things blurry. Like this picture, the street lights right here are blurry, so like you can't see them very well. And when you drive, you have to be able to see what lane you're in. You have to be able to see stop lights, stop signs. You have to be able to see brake lights or blinkers or anything, because if you ignore those, then that could increase your chances of getting into a crash. And a thing to and I'm sure that everyone has parents, everyone has friends, everyone has someone that would much rather come and pick them up and know that they have been drinking instead of getting a phone call at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning saying that they were dead on the side of the road because they were drinking and driving. And there's absolutely no excuse for drinking and driving, because like I said, you can always call your parents, you can always call a friend, you can always call someone to get you, or you could just leave your vehicle where it's at and ride with somebody that was driving that's sober, and then you can come back and get your vehicle the next day. So there's really no excuse for you to be drinking and driving and putting yourself and someone else potentially in danger. And if you think like, oh, I'm just gonna do this one time, normally it's gonna turn into more times, because you're like, oh, well, last time I was fine, and so it's just gonna keep increasing. You're just gonna keep doing it more and more. And you should always just have it planned out, because drinking and driving shouldn't be something that just happens. And there's just no excuse, because even if you have to, you can stay where you are, sit in your vehicle until you think that you are sober enough to drive, or until you are completely sober. And the police are pretty active about drinking and driving so they can keep everyone safe, but you don't want to have to get a DUI for that matter anyways. And you should just think about yourself and think about the people that you could come in contact with, because you could come in contact with multiple people while you are driving home. So just don't drink and drive, because it's not worth it. It's not worth risking your life. It's not worth risking somebody else's life. And you should just think before you make those decisions. This is my audience.